Hello, it's Monday, November 25th, and we're playing a bunch of New York Times games. Let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got light, score, land, sea, host, bow, or bow maybe, win, yang, like yin and yang, anchor, masculine, flock, deck, expansive, bridge, urn, and crowd. Yang is weird, isn't it? I wonder if we need to remove or add letters. Because it's not really a word. I mean, yin yang is a thing, but... Okay. I'm not sure what we're doing with that yet, though. Let's... Like, when is it like yin and yang, light and dark? Like, things that one of opposites? That would be a really weird... Like, land and sea. Oh, we have land and sea here. Interesting. Flock, like, you flock together. A flock and a crowd. And like what else? I don't see anything else that would fit that. Okay. Expansive, like we're really large. Goes on forever. There's like nothing else that means that. Masculine. I mean, okay, so maybe it is part of a half, like light and dark, masculine, feminine, yin and yang. I don't know, earn and win and lose. Is that a weird category? That's really weird, and I feel like there might be more that could be part of a pair. But I'm just gonna try this because I'm one away. I feel like I'm onto something. But the problem is I don't know like earn and lose. Okay, are we talking about parts of a boat here? Anchor, bridge, and deck, and bow, like the port bow. Off the port bow. Bow is one of the sides of the ship. I never remember which is which. There's starboard, and there's port, and there's bow, and there's stern. I don't know, bridge, boat-related terms? Yeah. Parts of a ship, okay. I still think we have, like, the purple, almost certainly, is like yin and yang. What did I do? I did yang, light. I don't think it was any of these. It got rearranged. Now I've lost it. Yang, light, win and lose, and then masculine, feminine. Like one half of an opposite. Land and sea are both here, which is interesting. Are we talking about like things that birds do? They land, they flock. Crowd. Maybe flock and... I think I looked at this before. Flock and crowd being a group. But I didn't see any more for that. Score. Are we talking about like scoring in a sport? Or are we talking about like the score of... Like it could be a noun and it could be a verb. Like you kick a score or you have a score. 4 score and 7 years ago. Length of time. 20 years, I think. Or just 20 in general. Let's see. Yeah, you can have a score of things. Like, that's just a lot, right? A score of them, a flock of them, a crowd of them. What's the fourth one? A sea, maybe? Like, you can say, like, a sea of whatever. That's one away. Darn. I'm, like, running out of fails here. Mistakes is that what they call them. I don't know. Like, a host? Yeah, I've heard a host of things as well. I'm feeling like maybe flock should be removed because the rest can describe people. Flock cannot. But I don't know if I want to make another mistake right now. What would earn go with? Maybe score would go with earn. So maybe I should do host, sea, flock, and crowd. Yes, okay, that was good logic. Large group. So then score and earn go together. Anything that doesn't have an opposite goes in this last category. Expansive. Well, expansive does have an opposite. That's the problem. Light and dark, masculine, feminine, expansive, narrow. Win, lose, yin, yang, land, and sea. But you can land a job. Like you score it, you earn it, you land it, and you win it. Okay. I think that works. I'll look in purple first just because I know what it is. Associated principles in Chinese philosophy. Oh, I didn't know it was specific to Chinese philosophy. Interesting. I just thought it was parts of an opposite. And then this is just to get something, to attain. Okay. Well, I got there. There were a lot of opposites. I was surprised how many red herrings there were for purple. That's interesting. I mean, if you're just talking about, if I didn't know about Chinese philosophy, so if you're just talking about things that have opposites, a lot of things have opposites. I don't know. I don't think it was that hard, was it? It really doesn't seem like it should have been. So maybe a 2.5. Let's see. Okay, they gave it a 3 out of 5, same as yesterday, I think. Let's check the bot. 74% solve rate, 3 out of 5. Okay. Interesting that we have almost exactly the same number of people got no mistakes or 1 mistake. Let's see. I was 1 in 76,923. Very exact. Getting parts of the ship first, very common. I'm not surprised. I almost had purple first. I just didn't know what 4 to grab from what had opposites, unfortunately. Yeah, people aren't figuring out purple, or they're just not figuring out what 4 go in purple. Getting attain next. Yeah, that makes sense. I got green next. That's not that uncommon. How about ever? Yeah, so if people who were losing lost on not having green purple figured out. Interesting. Yeah, it did take a little bit of a stretch of my brain space to to figure out what green was. I don't know. Parts of the ship was very, very commonly attained, though. Okay. Sea Flock Expansive Crown. I don't know why you'd put expansive in there, but I think people are just down to green purple and not sure what to do. Vast amount. Score, Sea Flock. Yeah, that's what I did. And yeah, it's just score was a red herring on green. Duality terms. Yeah, so positive symbolism. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, not much to get from this. This mistake is so common that it's the most common mistake at almost every stage, just to add score to the collective noun. All right. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword for Monday, November 25th. Let's play. Accessory marked down after Halloween, maybe. Some kind of candy or an accessory. Pumpkin thing? I'm not sure what they want there. High level. Like a sea level? I don't know what the play on words is. Tree dwelling animal whose fur gets tinted green with algae. Is that a sloth? Cook as onions. To saute maybe? River that Achilles was mostly dipped in. Oh, I don't know the name of the river. It's not the river Styx, is it? Probably not. Well, we'll see. It's measured in kilograms, mass. Rockefeller Center statue depicting a Greek titan. Atlas. Strong dark beer, a stout. Poker pot. Ante? No. Party mix cereal, Chex. Accessory, a mask, and high levels, an attic. I have something wrong, though. The kitty... Oh, it sticks with a Y. I just don't know how to spell. Typical for me. All right. I thought it looked wrong, but I didn't. I thought the whole thing was wrong, so I didn't pay more attention to it. But I was right about the river Styx. That's cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do Strands for November 25th. Today's theme is plan on it. Plan on it. What are we planning on? I'm looking around the edges. Got a vent. I don't think vent is something you plan on, is it? What's this W doing? Are we doing like a TW? Because, like, what else? Tweet? Doesn't really know. Tweet? But we can also do this TW, so... No, something's weird with that. Okay, I'm really curious what that W is doing, but I can't find it. We have meta here. That's interesting. I might start trying words. Data. All right, I am going to try words because I don't know what's going on here. Data, we have meta, we have vent. I don't think I saw any other 4 or longer words. So none of that. What if data has to do with like our spanogram? Like, what are we planning? Thread? Wait, did I? Oh, it's like that. Never mind. Because I saw tweed. The problem is tweed can also be written that way. Need. Need? What are we planning? These have been tough the past couple days. Line can also be written that way, unfortunately. Seeing cap here, but I don't know what to do with it. Captain. Lined. I don't know. Do I need to hint to just like get started on this? I may have to. Toe. Tray. I don't know. What are we planning? Is it like things you literally make plans on? Like what are we planning? I don't know, like listing stuff. I don't know. Things you'd write on? I don't think that would be it. Okay, I'm gonna get a hint. Date. Is time here? We have quite a few T's. We almost have time. The date, the location, maybe? Is location here? Low. What other L's do we have? Low. No. The place, maybe? I'm just thinking about like what you would. Can't even do place. Is that the only P? It's the only P that I see. Date didn't really help me. Or maybe it's what you would make plans to do. Like you go on a date, you go out to eat, like restaurant or dinner, like a dinner plan, lunch, coffee. I don't know, I'm naming all sorts of things that could be here. Okay, the other strategy is to look around this word to see like what word is built around it, like literally next to it. But I think I need another hint. What even is this? Week? The date? The week? Month? I'm looking for month. Date and week. These are literally like things in the calendar. Is calendar here? Calendar's here. Okay. Event. So things you might write in your calendar, I think, is what this is. Or that might appear in a calendar. Holiday. Okay. We've got month is here. Year. Date, month, year, event, week, holiday. One. This is one word. Holy cow. Appointment. There we go. Yikes. I don't know. I struggled with that one. Maybe I shouldn't have. How'd you do?